G'day guys, welcome to Rumba's Fish Room. So today we're going to move some flower horns around. I'm actually a bit overdue to strip some African cichlers. There's a few that are like bursting out the mouth, but I'm just not in the mood. As you guys know, flower horns are my main interest at the moment. And honestly, I don't have the space to grow any more Africans right this second. I'm basically waiting for the PCS swap meet. I'm going to put 20 plus bags in that swap meet, I think. Definitely going to be no shortage of fish on my behalf in the swap meet, which is, I think, the 29th of this month. So come down if you're keen. Have a look on Perth Cichlid Society Facebook page if you are interested. But, oh, and also, I'm going to take a couple of flower horns with me. I'm not going to take the best, I'm just going to take some medium ones. They're not going to be culls, but they're not going to be the best. They're somewhere in between. But what I want to do today is, so my goal at the moment, I need to find a new male for to replace Charles. And also, I'm looking to grow out some males to sell. I'm not really in the market to sell any females at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to move some females around. Basically, if I think one of these guys is female, they're going to go in the ray pond. I've actually got some dividers, which I've got to find, by the way, guys. I don't even know where they are. I've actually got some dividers, and I'm going to put some of the girls in the pond, in the dividers. Now, they'll still grow all right in there, but they will slow down. They won't grow as fast as the fish in the tanks, and that doesn't really bother me because at the moment I need to pump some males. We need to get males big enough for breeding, and females not so much, because if you, I don't know if oh, the light shit over there. I've explained this to you guys before. You always want to breed a big male with a small female. So if I grow the females now at the same rate as the males, they're going to end up too big for me to breed with a male once his size. Now this is on the presumption that I'm not going to buy another breeder male, and that definitely is on the cards, but we're not spending money on the fish room. The only money that's coming in must be going out, must be going from fish. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell maybe like 3 boys, which will give me enough money to buy an adult quality male, you know what I mean? But that, like, if I buy one, it'll be a proven breeder, you know. But that's a maybe. Don't hold me to that. At the moment, we're trying to pay for my wedding, so any extra cash would be handy. Anyway, let's get stuck into moving these guys around. Alright guys, I found heaps of the short dividers to go across the baskets, but I could only find one long divider. So I did what any natural person would do, and I used one of the lids for the baskets and cut it with an angle grinder. Pretty standard practice, I thought. Anyway, these baskets, how am I going to get these in one-handed? So I think I've got to move the fry to that one because the styrofoam's in the way. We want this basket here, and we've got that one over there. Alright, so I got the 2 baskets empty. I really should clean it better, but believe it. Oh no, that's the one out of the cupboard. I've actually got one more basket in the cupboard, but as you can see, I've run out of space. There's literally no more floor area or surface area to fit another basket. We could rearrange a little bit and fit one more. Should we do it? You tell me. Yeah, let's do it. Alright guys, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 bays. Basically, I had to do a lot of divider making. I had some here, but they weren't adequate. These tubs, eventually, they're going to get too big for these spacings pretty quickly, but I am thinking about putting the stingray pups in a tank, which frees up like 5 tubs, and then buying more of these tubs, like that specific one, and see, they can go 3 wide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. And the male flowerhorn that's here is getting sold real soon, so that means there will only be a stingray in here, which means I'm not too worried about the baskets taking up the whole surface area. I don't plan on putting any fish in here again. Obviously if they get through, they get through, but that's the plan, is just to have basket only. Oh, and also we're going to free up a basket there because the fish that are in that basket are coming out real soon to go into that tank there, maybe. And by maybe I mean definitely. I've been putting it off, hoping that the pair that's in there will breed, but they're too far gone. They're old fish. So yeah, basically that's the story for another day. Alright guys, so I had a bit of a hunt around, looked at some specimens. I managed to find about 6, I think it was, that were worthy of going into the tubs. We freed up, I think, 3 spaces in the 3 foot. So basically now we've got to find something in the IBCs to replace to fill the rest of it, and also maybe stock that little tank up a little bit more. Alright, so I did the scoop off camera simply because I only get one shot at it, and if I don't catch them in that first shot, I pretty much am done until the next day. So that's basically my reasoning for that. So we've caught probably 30, 20. They're getting some size on in here. It doesn't look like there's many bad ones, to be honest. This, like that one there's got low pearling. This one here, that one, it's going to be a ripper. Seems a bit overexposed on the camera, sorry guys. The colour's not looking that great. That one's only got half script, but I don't know. Look at the pearls on this one. Those pearls look insane. So my main goal with all these flowerhorns, I really want to find a 3 centimeter fish with head coverage. I don't care if it's got bad script or anything. If it's got good head coverage, it's a keeper in my books. Look, that one, I dropped it. That one there is getting some lines across its head. So there's actually a reason for that. It's because I see all these overseas breeders and they're pulling up fish that are 3 to 5 centimeters with bulk head coverage, and I think the sooner they get the coverage, the better they look at 10 centimeters, the better they're going to sell. Alright guys, so we've got a few selects here. It's actually starting to thin out quite a bit, that IBC. I keep pulling so many fish out of it. But these guys aren't that far behind. Look, they're cranking. I'll actually end up probably putting the biggest ones out of that batch into that batch and like trying to keep them with the correct size. But let's go chuck these in. Oh, I should have said before guys, fish out of water warning. This one looks decent. It lacks pearls a bit, but we'll see what happens. Good script, but this one's got good pearls, good script, but it's a bit young to tell whether it's going to be beaky or not. This one's average, you can go up there. Good pearls, average script. Good pearls, good script. Oh, this one here looks like a ripper. Sorry guys, there's not very good lighting here to show you what's going on. So that's all our tubs full. I think we might have one space free. Yeah, this space here. What should we put in there? These two are going to go in this tank here. Oh, there's 3 here. Oh wow, look at those pearls guys. gonna focus. Tip this out. Look at all the water I've got on the ground this arvo. I always make such a mess and then end up in a humid box. Alright, so we need to pick one out of here. Preferably male. Could almost just, I might just sit here and watch them for a bit and see which one's like the most aggressive. And usually that's going to be a male. Alright, so I picked this little guy here. He was chasing everyone. He does lack script a little bit. It's not hugely strong, but I think his pearls are that strong that they're going to go over his script anyway, so we'll see what happens with him. Alright, so I'll give you a quick update on these guys while we're here. They're looking pretty cool. This guy's got a bit of a yellow face. Be exciting to see what he ends up like. He looks like he's got the shortest body out of all of these ones too. This one's not bad. He's got the biggest cock so far, but I don't know. There's something I don't like about him, but I don't know what it is yet. Maybe he lacks like pearling along the gill plate there. This one's got a nice short face already. Best shaped face, but long body. I'm not sure if I'm going to breed a long body male yet or short body. I do like the long bodies better personally, but from a breeding perspective, if I breed a short body, I'm going to have more variety in the fryer. This was the original favourite that I had. He's dropped yellow in his face, not completely, but a bit. I don't know if he's my favourite now. I don't know. It's a tough decision. I kind of think that one's my favourite, but like a few days ago that was my least favourite. I don't know. And then there's this one. This guy's a bit younger. Or not younger, smaller I should say. I don't think he's a short body, but he's just smaller and younger. Oh, I said it again guys, younger. He's not younger. It's just a bit smaller. So for those who don't know, some of these are batch 1. That guy's definitely batch 1 because I've been watching him from the start. And some are batch 2. And then so like this guy here is 6 centimeters. These fish here are all batch 2. So these guys are all 3 to 4 centimeters. So it goes to show you how much difference in size you can get in the batches. And also the bigger ones were grown up in a tank, whereas the smaller ones have been grown up in the IBC. Now don't ask me how the IBC ended up growing them slower. I'm really not sure. Maybe temperature. I think the IBC is 1 or 2 degrees cooler outside than this, but I'm not really sure. There's one in here that's getting beaten on. I might take her out. Where'd she go? No. I wish she would let me catch her. She looks like... Well, I was saying she, it might be a he. Might be the reason for the bashing. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off and catch this one, guys. Alright, so back to the original thing. These guys can fit through these gaps, which is kind of annoying. Hopefully, it's only the little ones that are fitting through, so hopefully by the time they get a little bit of size on them, they can't fit through, they'll stop fighting, if that makes sense. Hopefully they won't fight until they're big enough to not fit through. That's a better way to put it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up there, guys. I actually got a bit more done than I was expecting. I'm a little bit hot and bothered, to be honest. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, the button is just down there. And peace out.